Hey everybody, welcome to the halftime show. UVA basketball locker room access have. How we doing with the prom?
I asked a girl to dance. She said no, so I went to the buffet and I ate 6 pounds of shrimp.
Sorry, I don't know if it's better to put me where you can't see me, hide me because I'm in the car driving downtown.
We got you.
I
We're
could probably
good.
do that. No, you're good.
What's
You got
that?
to stay on. I
Okay.
can't do your
All
camera.
right.
Don't worry about it.
I'll, I'll hold the steering wheel in hand and drive with it. They're such an impressive team, Duke. They're really good. And when you like one of the things that I'm that I was impressed with is the rebounding.
Yeah,
It's I think Duke has 8 offensive rebounds and UVA zero. When you see UVA put up shots and you look at Duke box out, they're boxing out with so much toughness and strength. UVA is so far away from any potential offensive rebound. They are really they're
Yeah.
big, they're strong, they're tough, they're
yep.
talented. It's a really good team, and I'm not saying I love the energy UVA started with,
Oh,
right? But
yeah.
but then it
Yeah,
then it became very difficult and challenging for UVA to get good shots.
it's kind of
McNeely.
it's kind of it's kind of the thing when you're watching your team. We watch. I watch Virginia mostly, right? And I think we're doing good things. It reminds me of the way we used to play Duke. We were attacking in the first 7 or 10 minutes, going back door, cutting, making passes and stuff, and then you just see over time it
Yeah.
it may not matter so much, right? You got to be perfect a little bit. You got to do
Yep.
the things like rebounding and all that. So yeah,
Yeah. And McNeely starts taking deep threes and one he hits, but it's not sustainable, right? And
Mm-mm.
and the challenge when Duke started locking in and playing better defense and making it very hard for UVA to score and getting deep into the shot clock, taking some challenging shots. This is a really good Duke team.
It
I'm
is
impressed.
good.
they're
And
really
it
good.
took
We got to be near perfect, right? And it's hard to do.
Yep. Yep.
hey, we did some good things. What I don't want to fall into the trap of is like saying, like, oh, we're only down, 14. It was really 17 until that ball got batted around and Day made that shot. But,
Right.
being down 14, I think there might be, and I have not gone on forum, but there might be a tendency to say like, "Oh, we're right there with them." We're really not. Like
No.
we're really not. Cooper Flag missed a bunch of shots. They've missed layups. Like this could be 20, 22 easily. But we've also had some stuff go against us. That's basketball. I think it's about where it should be. And I texted Ron during the game. I'm not sure if he's going to see it, but I'll tell you what I said. I said, "Dear Ron, it's Chris. We can't win if we keep playing man to man. Love you. Call me later." Like, hey, we can't. If we try to do this pack line man to man, we're going to lose by 25. So, do we have a wrinkle in the second half? I think a big way to evaluate a coach is adjustments, and tripling down on pack line is not what we need right now. It's throw them off a little bit, maybe give them a little bit of pressure, token pressure, because I don't want to press them and have them get dunks the other end. But like, let's do something. That's what I want to see. I will say I'm not disappointed with our effort. I'm disappointed in the game plan.
Have I believe I heard Corey say it's the first time UVA's given up 40 points in the half in the
Well,
first half.
Stanford had it. I think Stanford or Cal had it. I think he said.
Okay, so but at that point, when you're preparing for somebody that's just that good, I agree with you. When I'm coaching, you can't play them straight up. You can't play a
Right.
team that you have to do a little something different when you're playing against a team that's got several pros on the team, right? When you're playing and you have to compete and you're limited, what can you do? Specifically,
Yeah.
have what would you do? And Dougie, what would you do to beat
Well,
Duke in the second half, come back from down 13, 14 points.
Well,
Mark, go
I
ahead.
would
Fred.
immediately come out in a 1-3-1 or 2-3 zone. I'd come in a 2-3 simple 2-3 zone. That's it. 2-3 zone. Your job is to box out. If they make shots, you know where Concanipple is. Flag, whatever, or whoever their shooters, you assign that. You know where they are, and you play a zone and you box out and you get rebounds, because that's whatever the second chance points are, whatever the word is for it. That's where we're lost. We are losing the game, right? It's not head to head. They haven't gone head to head and got us, but they get the offensive rebounds and we don't, and so that's where they're beating us.
You know what's remarkable to me? Like and I've watched Duke a bunch of times this year. Just the amount of shots they take in rhythm, right? Where they are in rhythm. The pass, aka the Dougie Fresh, right in the pocket, like where the pass should be. A Ty Jerome. They're stepping in. They're in rhythm every single time, and
right.
That's remarkable to me. So I don't care if we play a 1-3-1, a 2-3, whatever. We have to throw a wrinkle, or it's a 26-point loss because we play the pack line and we're going to stick to it. That doesn't cut it. Time to like mix it up. And maybe this goes to, and we hear this all the time, oh, we spend so much time on the pack line we don't have that package. We don't have a 2-3 really because we don't spend time on it in practice. You know what? Make the practices longer. Like maybe we're 2/3 of the way through the season. Maybe you take 2 practices and say, hey, we're going to need this when we play these good teams. We're going to have to play some zone. Like, I don't know why. I don't get why people say, because it takes so much longer to learn the pack line. Okay, it takes 10% longer, 15%. Spend some time to have the right kind of packages. It's like a football team saying, you know what, we don't focus on special teams. We don't have a good kickoff coverage. We don't spend some time on the things that make you versatile. Spend some time on the things that can help you win games against certain personnel. Duke didn't surprise us. It's not like they popped up in the tournament against us. We should have been preparing. I just want to see a little bit of a wrinkle. And if they do it, I'll shut up. And people are probably, threatening me on forum right now, but I want to see a wrinkle like I think we all do.
And it doesn't take much time if you're so well versed in, let's call it pack line or man-to-man defense. It's extremely
guys,
easy
had that
to
reception
shift
for a
that
moment.
into zone, right? And that throws a team off. It changes this, whatever. But we've also missed 4 or 5 at the rim. I love Saunders.
So have they. Flags
they
missed a
rebounded.
bunch. Yeah, they missed a bunch at the rim too.
And they rebounded them though, right? Offensively, we don't. Saunders is kind of baffling. He's made great plays, and then he gets to the rim and he's like 3 feet to the left, and then he missed the dunk. Did not get fouled. That's okay. Anthony Robinson missed a big dunk.
Yeah,
that's 4 points.
Good aggressive plays.
Good aggressive plays. I like the aggressiveness. I don't know. Let's see. It's the second half. We got a second half to go, so let's see if it translates or it doesn't. Right? That's what it is.
It's how it goes. And you know what? I'll say this: if we lose by like 18 or 20 tonight, we didn't show up scared. So I like that about us.
No,
I also don't think we really showed up prepared for Duke. I think we prepared, but we weren't prepared in the way that you need to be for a team like that. Meaning we didn't have wrinkles ready. And you know what? They don't need to do 40 minutes on the pack line. It's midway through February. In November, they do. We should have had something ready for them that was a little different. Hopefully we see it. Mark, you're like in like a music video right now, just rolling through New York.
Just lights everywhere.
without
He's
the
cruising, though.
good
There's
voice.
no traffic on the FDR. He's going to go to the Manhattan Bridge. What's the other one?
President's
Brooklyn
Day,
Bridge.
Doug.
Yep.
Brooklyn
I know
Bridge,
they
heading
drive
to the
real
Brooklyn
well.
Bridge, Doug. President's Day, no traffic, and also congestion pricing. People don't want to pay that.
Do they have that now?
Two
It's
of
real.
them.
Really?
Congestion pricing is happening. $9 a day.
Man. I didn't know that actually happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I used to do
Yeah,
that. I used to drive that FDR every day.
Yeah.
Hey, let's stop. Let's make a game of it. Get it under 10.
Yep. We're right there. What are we,
And
12 or 14? What's the score?
we're 14.
Okay.
Get it under 10. Come out with a good play to start the second half. Get it under 10. And make it interesting. Like, make it hard. Throw something different. You know, don't go man to man, because they'll beat us by another 14 in the second half.
Yep.
Something to mix it up,
You
to
get
make
it under
like
10, the crowd gets
game.
involved.
Huh?
I like the way we came out. The offensive strategy was attack. Old school attacking defense with an attack. Go at them, shoot, whatever. The defense has got to change. We're outmatched everywhere. It's going to happen over and over and over again. You want to play man-to-man? All right, fine. They'll miss, they'll rebound, they'll make. That's it, over and over. But you got to do something. I don't think we have.
And here's the thing. Being outmatched against Duke is not unique to UVA. It's every team they've played, with the exception of 2 or 3 teams. They lost to, I think, Kentucky, Kansas, and Clemson this year, right? Those are the 3?
Probably right.
Kentucky, Kansas, Clemson had beaten Duke this year. 2 of them were in Maui, like early in the year. So there's no shame in being outmatched. Let's get a little different and try to mix it up. I don't know, but I think if we get it under 10, then it gets to 8. Maybe, just maybe, they'd get a little bit tight. Crowd gets into it. IMAC becomes, Superman. Rhodey makes some plays. You never know. So, but we just got to get it under 10, and we'll go from there.
I think, you're talking about me, you said my last year at Duke. I had a bad first half. I played a lot in the second half, and I had a big. I see that tonight, Elijah Saunders. So if I'm a coach, I'm like, you kind of suck, right? But he was open a lot. He just missed shots. Like, whatever the rotation and however it works, let's not quit on Elijah Saunders. He went to the basket 3 times, missed a dunk, missed a layup. He missed 2 threes in the corner, but he got open for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. But it's, let's hope he was smiling. He was like watching the game, the whole thing. Maybe he can turn that into a kind of a 15, 16-point second half. I don't know. But that would be cool. All right, the game's on. Chris Foley says we're getting to sit Buchanan, play A-Rob. I don't even.
Let's go. Who's get a win, surprise us, shock the world. Let's do it. Get it under 10, and we'll go from there.
All right, go Who's.
Let's all go home with a happy prom.
Love it.